So now let's take a look at what's driving the market, and we're going to take a look at some charts as well. So here are some things that have been going on. The Fed Reserve officer, one of them stated that the stock market is vulnerable, meaning they're saying be cautious about the market, which is interesting for a Fed Reserve officer to say that. Usually they comment on interest rate cuts, but to say the market is vulnerable. And of course, what happened when the Fed Reserve officer said that, stock market ignored it and closed higher Monday. So much for Fed officers and trying to direct the market or give warning. Again, what we do, we're not looking at this at all. We're looking at the indicators. That's going to give us a clue, and we'll take a look at the market in a minute. So what's driving it? Chip stocks, NVIDIA, I think CEO gave a talk at the CES show, Computer Electronics Show in Vegas. They're very positive about AI products that they're coming out with. AMD, same thing with AI products. So both of these were leading the NASDAQ higher. And if you remember, AMD was the trade that I did. So they're leading with AI chips. So they've got some momentum. The chip stocks, semiconductors, these two leading the way, and others as well. Inflation in Europe expected to be higher. So that means the rate cuts may be in question. So inflation going higher in Europe, we'll see how the numbers come out in Germany and France. There was an article that said inflation could be ticking higher. That could put rate cuts in jeopardy, which could affect the market overall as well if that happens here as well. Stock market, just so you know, it's closed this Thursday. Jimmy Carter funeral is taking place, so the market would be closed all day Thursday. Lower oil prices due to decline in fuel demand. China is an example. So oil's been coming down. We'll take a look at some of those charts because they could represent opportunities when it bounces back. Coming down because of demand. So demand in global economy is cooling off a little bit with oil price coming down. That shows it from the demand. It shows, well, we could have opportunities because what will happen is if the global economy does turn around, there's stimulus there, we could have oil going up, as well as what's happening in the Mideast. The serious situation there could impact oil prices as well. But again, we're going to follow the indicators to tell us if we have some trades there. We do have a very volatile market, so we're going to have to manage things closely and look at those indicators. So here's a chart of the market that we're looking at. And notice that we're in this channel. So we had this nice uptrend going on for a while, and then we started to come down. We had this elevator down on the market, and then it started moving into this channel. We're still in this channel. We're moving up today, actually, to the top of the channel. So does anyone see any price patterns here that are interesting? Let's see what we get in the chat. You see some price patterns. All right. Michael says double bottom. Kenneth says double bottom. Marina says W. Okay. Any more takers? Okay. Stefan, double bottom. Okay. So, okay. We got a lot of W's and double bottom.